Welcome back, everyone, to our Crib Uncut. Yes, today we are here with KIBRA 1111 and EVERYTHINGOSHAUN, and they join us in the crib to talk about everything R&B, hip-hop, Afrobeats, and growing an audience here in Toronto, and what's next on their journeys. And what's next on our journey, Alliston?
We have a lot of things coming, but today I just want to make a huge highlight that this is our season finale here at the crib. It's our 10th episode, so we're celebrating all of that, bringing you some of the most iconic artists in Toronto. And we also have some things coming up, like you said. Halloween is coming up, and our Crib Uncut is doing our first in-person festival at Stack Market. We're also conjunct with Yangaroo as well, so there's going to be so many prizes, so many different segments happening. It's going to be live in person, so you can kind of watch it live streamed.
Yeah, and that's on Friday, October 27th. And that's why we're getting festive already. Do you like our pre-Halloween costumes? We try to ting. Let us know in the comments how you feel about it, and let us know what you are going to wear to our costume party, because you could win big prizes. All right?
We're talking hoo-hoo.
Like hoo-hoo. Yes. And we have an artist here who knows all about that hoo-hoo and that ha-ha. We have EVERYTHINGOSHAUN in the building. He's going to start us off, as we always do, with a dope performance. Let's get it with his song, Lemon and Lime. Cheers!
Let's do it, baby. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill. Ooh, we hot.
If you love me, then let me know.
Hey.
I waste no time when it comes to you. If you love me, then let me know.
Hey, we go like this. Hey, it's a one-time time. Hey, it's a one-time time. Ah, it's a one-time time. And look, give me one more wine. It's a one-time time. It's a one-time time. It's a one-time time. And look, give me one more wine. Baby, if you love me. Baby, if you love me. Baby, if you love me. Baby, if you love me.
Chip, let's go.
Girl, I'm running on time. At the club, you can see it's a vibe. I they come for wine, but you do me like lemon and lime. You too sour. They don't know we had it. We devour. Make it wetter than the shower. Baby, calm down. Big energy when you see me round town. Haters say they come around, gon' sit down. Baby, you the wave, you can make a nigga down. Oh, it's a one-time time. Hey, it's a one-time time. Ah, it's a one-time time. And look, give me one more wine. It's a one-time time. It's a one-time time. It's a one-time time. And look, give me one more wine. Baby, if you love me, 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 I need to make it, baby, don't break it. You got the baby, then shake it. If you did, baby, don't break it. Living a dream, baby, the matrix. I need the big house, I need the acres, money they coming. I need it, and when we get it, we go to Lagos. Diamonds from Jacob, my suit is tailored. Baby, they boss me like manager. If you say you love me, I'm a black. Baby, drive me crazy like Challenger. Or maybe this is girl love them man. Baby, if you love me, Hanamabia. 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 Check.
If you love me, then let me know. I waste no time when it comes to you. If you love me, then let me know. Let me know, yeah. If you love me, then let me know.
Oh no.
If you love me, then let me know.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's go.
Okay, bring yourself over here.
Let's go.
We gotta talk.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's up, family?
Yes.
Hey, how are you, King?
Hey.
Big blessing.
I'm feeling, thank you very
Thank you
much.
for joining us in our crib for our last episode of the season.
Hey.
Yes.
We had to bring out like the biggest and the baddest.
It's a pleasure.
Right?
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
Big blessings. And that song, Lemon and Lime, that's your newest single that's out right now?
Well, it's one of the newest singles.
One of the newest.
It's one of,
yes, because you've been dropping.
You've been dropping.
Can't
keep
keep up.
Streams. Like I've been seeing the numbers. Like it's coming.
We are working. I promise you, this year we've been working. We've been dropping left, right, and center. So
amazing.
That's why we had to have you on. Like you started out our year at Rise. Shout out to Rise because they are sponsoring this episode. And you started out our year in our edutainment summit with Havaya Mighty. And that was an amazing show at Lee's Palace.
That was a good time.
Yeah, you absolutely turned it all the way up. And you are part of like two of the strongest cultures. Like you're a blend of Jamaican and Nigerian.
Yes.
In a city like Toronto.
That's bold.
Yes.
Right? You're super bold. So how does that unique blend come through like in your music and how do you incorporate it?
My bro can speak to that. Where is he?
Yeah.
Yo!
We have
XB!
Yo, come on.
I was waiting, man.
I know, come on the couch.
Listen, I didn't want Josie to off.
Don't you know this is uncut?
She's talking about our culture, and
I
you're
know,
not
you
sitting,
have
you're
to
not
come
sitting
through.
down.
My bad.
Like, what are you doing over there, man? Where's my snack? If you
I was waiting for a good
That's why
intro,
he's bigger
you know?
than me, right?
Yeah, he was getting the snacks because we feed our crew when they come through.
No,
We do that.
and I saw that. I appreciate
Right?
that.
We did.
Okay.
We kept it nice and humble here,
Yes,
hospitality and all that.
But you heard the question.
Yeah.
Jamaican, Nigerian descent. Like you guys are both, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
speak
mom,
on
same
that.
pops.
How was that?
Okay, real brothers out here.
Real brothers.
You know, growing up with those two cultures, you know, the Jamaican culture was always big musically around the world, you know, in North America and stuff like that. But the African side was not necessarily, you know, revered like that. But it was over time. It was a slow build. So to kind of see it take over the way that it is now, it really makes you super proud to be like a part of both because, you know, Jamaicans started it, you know, there's small island, tiny island, but so much influence.
culture.
And then on the other side, we're part of Nigeria, which is like the biggest country in Africa, with over like 200 plus million. And to see them get their, it's kind of weird, right? Like a small country gets so much recognition, and then a bigger country, it kind of takes a while to get there. So it was an interesting juxtaposition, but definitely, you know, proud to be a part of both. And musically, it's you know, it's really affected us musically in positive ways for sure.
I was just gonna add, like in our growing up in our house.
Yeah.
Like, although like you were saying, it wasn't all over globally.
outside,
but in the house,
exactly.
you heard the real traditional.
Yeah.
Fela Kuti, like you heard like the real culture
Oriental Brothers,
of Nigerian music. You know what I mean? So it's always been in our house, in our homes, and mixing, of course. And he would play his Bob Marley and all, you know, the
Jimmy
Wailers and all
Cliff,
that. Jimmy, so we just been bred in it, really.
Just around it.
Just around it the whole time.
Yeah. And you have this song. Don't let me butcher it though. Alabek.
Alabeke.
No, you gotta say it.
Alabek.
Alabeke.
Oh,
I like it.
Alabeke.
Okay.
It was that hoo-hoo and ha-ha that I was saying. That's why I said it like that, because I was like, I don't wait till we come on the show. I know you know about the guap and the money and the hoo-hoo ha-ha.
Alabeke. That's good.
And it really means, actually, I get the money, right? And it's Nigerian. And what does it mean, like, to you? Like, why you brought that into the music?
Why we?
Well, in terms of Alabeke, it's really the white man's land. So basically, everywhere that is outside of Africa that is predominantly white, like North America, Europe, anywhere that's really overseas, that term is used because Beke really is white. Right, and then it's just the land. So it's the land of the whites. So anywhere that's outside of Africa. So it's used.
Right, the list on my mind right now. I'm about to be playing that every place I walk into at this point.
And so, are you saying that, like, translated? Is that why it's translated to like meaning money? Like it's synonymous?
Well, no. Well, no. What happens is, you know, in a lot of cultures, to be honest, one of the major goals is to make money wherever you are, and then to bring it back to like where you're from. You know what I mean? To help like
build your community,
build your community up. Like it's common in Jamaica, pretty much anywhere that is outside of like Alabeke.
Yeah.
And so it's synonymous with going back to your community and building it up. So when we made the song, that's a term, like alabaka is a term that we would hear a lot, like when described, all our family and stuff like that. So it was important to make a song that represented that, because that's something that we all want to do. You know, it's really common. Like there's a lot of houses that are back in Nigeria that are being built from people overseas.
That's what I was just about to say.
Right?
Like our uncle Nat, he works like out here, and he works 2-3 jobs, and all that money that he's making, he's back home building a fucking mansion in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like a big and the culture, the community out there is praising him and cheering him on because he's bringing the fruits of his labor
back home.
Back home.
That's beautiful. And for you, like, is that part of your goals? Like, are you working on anything like that right now with your music?
I would.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I would love to. In a perfect world, I have a place in. I have a place in Jamaica, and I have a place in
both
Nigeria.
cultures.
Exactly, because it's expected. They're expecting it. Both cultures are expecting it.
They are. There's a lot of pressure on us. There's a lot of pressure on us.
It's incredible. The pressure must feel kind of nice, in a sense, no?
Yeah, I mean, pressure does bust pipes, and pressure, you know, is where and it is how you have a goal, and you know, you feel like there's something that you have to achieve. So yeah, for sure, it's good to have that instead of just nothing, doing it for yourself.
No.
You know,
but it's pressure.
but what? It's
it's hard.
Yeah, it's
so. Would you define your genre as Afrobeats? Like, what would you describe your genre?
Well, I don't know how you would describe it. I like how Berner said it in one interview the other day. Like, it's Afrofusion, really, because it's elements of all genres. You know what I mean? Or many genres that we
Because I definitely hear dancehall, like heavy, and
right.
I love it. I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we can't help that. That's like in our blood, really. So the fact that we can, and that's what makes me feel like we're unique in that way, that we're, no matter how we decide to design our music, you're going to have both elements in there regardless. So it's Afrofusion because we rap, there's Afro drill, there's hip hop, there's trap soul vibes, you know what I mean? That's right. So it's all there. So I wouldn't call it Afrobeat, but certain records could be predominantly
could be leaning towards a more traditional Afrobeat sound.
Yeah,
you know
we definitely have some of those too. And
like even the term Afrobeats kind of came, it's kind of not really what it is, but it's kind of the way to categorize everything that's going on in Africa, because it's really Afrobeat, and then there's High Life, and then there's, of course, the new Amapiano. Like there's so many different genres, so it's for easy digestion.
It makes it easier for them,
Afrobeats.
Oh, you're African making music? Afrobeats. Even though you're saying R&B?
Afrobeats,
And do you feel pressure, because we were talking about pressure, to like go in one of those lanes? Like when you were starting out in this game, I'm sure there's so many artists right now that are sitting there with piles of music in different genres, and they're like, which way do I go? I'd love for both of you to talk about how you decided to go your way.
Hit him with the sonically. Go ahead.
This is a story. Spill the tea.
Well, you know, as an artist, I really feel for those who make multiple genres of music, because it really does make it difficult to know where you want to kind of lean. But to be honest, like that's why like a term like Afrofusion is kind of important, because it doesn't necessarily peg you down to one thing. And you know, a lot of artists go through this even today. Like maybe you do 5 genres, right? And then there's one that you do that quote unquote takes off. Then you kind of feel pigeonholed to stay only in that lane, because that's where you feel like you're getting the most traction, the most love. And then it really takes an artist with a certain, I don't know if it's skill or heart or willpower, to kind of say, you know what, I know this is what I'm known for, right? There you go. Exactly.
I feel like this sounds familiar. I think I know somebody.
That's me.
It's exactly. No, us. No, we are one of those artists that,
I feel that.
To decide to say, you know what, even though this is the one thing, but I'm gonna keep doing these because these are close to my heart, and I don't want to just abandon it, you know, because it's part of my artistic identity.
It's very much you guys. Like it's like now I can.
Yes.
It's like I can tell other artists you're like this person, but you're not, because you guys are you're someone. It's like being like, oh, you're like Rihanna, but like there's nobody like her.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But she
one.
falls into this big assortment of different
genres.
things.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And if you could like collab with anyone, because now you know, you could go anywhere with your music. I could even see you doing like a rock or an alternative. I think you did something. Actually, the record that you did with Lex has like a bit of that alternative vibe. Shout out to Afrowave as well.
Yeah.
Yes, because you know they really did inspire us and they help us out with the show. So much appreciation. But so we do lots of collabs. So if you could collab with anybody, Jamaican or Nigerian, what will be your next collab? Like, and who would it be?
Like I was looking at each other like, who's
there's one that I think.
Is that like a dream collab?
Yes, a dream collab. Like we're dreaming big.
We're dreaming big?
Yeah, big.
Big things popping?
Big things popping. Like, and it's possible though. You've done some
anything
big
is possible.
things. Like,
Everything is possible.
Yeah.
Go, you know what?
I'll
say first. Yeah, who would you? Because maybe it's not the same.
Yeah. There's one artist that I see.
Wait, you do this at the same time?
No, we'll do it individually. There's one artist that I feel like we would do great music with from Nigeria, who's actually from our tribe. His name is Odumodu Black. Actually, he's a really dope artist. We found out that he actually speaks the same culture as us, and because in Nigeria there's like 3 major languages and a bunch of like sub. Cultures and languages, but he speaks the same, so he's from the same cultures. So it would really be great to do a song with Odumodu Black.
Odumodu Black, come on, put it in the comments, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
you never know.
Man. Igbo boys.
Hey, you next.
So
what about you?
I can't say him. So
were you gonna say him?
Were you?
We don't know.
I'm gonna say. Big Dream?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Burna.
Yeah. I could see that. I was like,
I'm
if you
say
don't
Burna,
say Burna right now.
I'm going to say Burna. Burna, the Afrofusion, like we just said that with. Yeah. He raps, he sings, he
brings in that dancehall vibe.
He sounds like he could be from Jamaica
honestly,
too. Like,
honestly.
So I love how he incorporates, especially he's a showman.
Yeah.
And like when you put me on the stage, as y'all
we know.
That's
why we always want to be back.
I like to jump around, run around, wild out. I love the band aspect. So yeah, man. I get inspired every time I see him doing this thing and selling out fucking
stadiums and shit.
Yeah.
Stadiums.
Big dog status.
Stadiums.
Man. Yeah.
And bringing back, I love how
Ashake too. Big up Ashake too.
As well.
Yo, Ashake, I fucking love Ashake, bro.
He has a unique, dope story and dope
he's so amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. There's so many Thames, they're all amazing,
man. Thames would be a big collab. I love that.
There's a lot, man.
I love
Is it Christmas yet? What are you guys gonna get?
We're working on it. We do love
and the email says.
I know. Wait on the email. You'll see an email from us just now.
Okay. I know. I'm always booking this man. Because the thing is, people, for me, as I'm looking for people to book, if they're showing up and they're performing and they look good and they're on their shit and they're passionate, that's what gets you noticed. And I want to put you on the show because I enjoy my shows the same way as a fan.
I see that.
That's how I do it. You know?
Yeah.
So it's nice to know that there is that talent in the city still vibing and that people can access that. Yeah, you know, because until your price goes up, you know what I mean? Until the price goes up, where it gets harder to access these things, where it's now everyone's selling out. Were you there? You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's true.
So.
But I got you for life, though. You don't worry.
I don't know. Get that in writing.
I was just about to say, I'm like, so while we're on the show, so I can have it on camera, are you coming to our Halloween party on the October the 27th at Stack Market? And if you're coming, even if you're not, what are you being for Halloween? What are you being for Halloween? We want to know all the costumes this year.
Yes. Do you dress up for Halloween?
Yeah, do you?
I
have.
You have a daughter. Y'all do this whole.
I always end up wanting to, and then like sometimes I just end up not. So it's something that I actually want to do. Yeah, and sometimes I don't find the right costume because I'm tall and shit, and like it becomes a whole ordeal.
I get it.
So sometimes you got to be simple, to be honest. For me, you know, to really get a good costume. But
So what will you be this year? Do you think?
What are the thoughts? What's the list?
Yeah, it could be top 3. You know.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Like lots of years, like I'll
Have
think
thought
about it.
The stores
thought about it since July.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, no,
July.
honestly,
They put Halloween and Christmas stuff at the same time.
At the same
They need to stop. They need to stop.
Like,
it.
I don't know if that used to be a thing, but now it's like at the same time.
That's what I did notice that. I'm like, so we're not even differentiating.
No,
No,
there's
no,
no
it's
year
all-
now. Just spend your money all year round.
Right away.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, but I might pull up though. I might pull up.
You might pull
I
up?
think
Okay,
you
but what costume will you wear for pulling up?
Because there's a costume contest.
Yes.
And there's a
Oh,
big
there's a
prize
contest.
amount.
What's the prize?
Yo,
Big time?
yo, you got to see when we
Should
launch
we drop
officially.
Yeah,
Should we drop
okay.
it?
Should we drop the amount? It's
Yes,
in
yes,
the
at the end.
yes. Give me a teaser so I can say. Oh,
Wait,
And we have another.
Who's at the door?
We can't
Who's
drop
at the
it
door?
yet. You have to watch the rest of the show. Then
Yeah.
you'll hear the amount.
You got to watch it. We got another
Come on
guest.
through.
Yo, what's going on?
My G.
going on?
How are you?
Yo, what's up? What's good,
What up? What up?
Good to
Come
see you,
join
brother.
us here.
What's up, brother? What's up?
So,
I'm good. How are you?
Guys, joining us here today
He's in the
is
house.
Yes, King.
I
Come
know,
on
1111. He's a singer-songwriter who started off as a producer. He transitioned into a songwriting and he transitioned into songwriting and recording after living in LA for a year, making full-time and learning in the industry.
Yep.
He signed with an independent label in Atlanta called Radar.
Yep.
And it's only the beginning of his journey.
True.
Are you ready to sing for us?
I'm ready to
through.
sing for y'all
Yeah.
right now.
You
We're gonna
gotta
watch
perform when
another
you come
performer.
through.
okay.
Pop it.
Let's do this. 11.
It's about
us
that
somewhere.
time, y'all. It's about
Isn't that
that
lucky
time.
number?
It's
Yes,
a very
it is.
lucky. We're gonna talk about that.
It's my
That's
my
your
lucky.
lucky number.
100%.
You hear that?
It is 100%.
It's an amazing number.
It is.
love
Show
it.
us why.
I love it.
Go ahead. Check. This song's called For Love. It's on my latest album I put out called R&B Therapy. And it goes like this.
I've done the most, even tatted your initials, the midnight G post. About it, yeah. Gave him my all. Look at my phone and it was you. I never ignored your call. There's something I would say tonight, but I won't say it tonight. To spare our love. I gotta keep my mental right, so I just say you're right for us. I've done it all, helped you with anything, girl, whether it's big or small. Didn't pack my bags, even though I fully seen all of the signs and red flags. The things I will do for love will go beyond and above. Whenever push comes to shove, we'll take the fall. Even if I only had a couple of dollars, I'll give you it all. The things I will do for love, the things I will do for love, the things I will do, things I will do for love, the things I will do, things I will do for love, the things I will do, things I will do for love, the things I will do for love, the things I will do for love, the things I will do for love. We'll go beyond and above. Whenever push comes to shove, we'll take the fall. Even if I only had a couple of dollars, I'll give you it all. The things I will do for love, the things I will do for love, the things I will do, things I will do for love, the things I will do, things I will do for love. The things I will do, things I will do for love. The things I will do for love.
love.
Woo! Let's go.
11-11.
It's giving me those, like, as we go into the fall, like, you know, those cuffing season vibes.
Literally.
Like, that was definitely that. I love that.
Thank you.
Jeez.
I tried.
Yes, well, you know, we were just chatting before because, of course, you probably get this name or this question a lot, but we have to know, how did you get the name 1111?
Well, I went by Ty Craig at first, and I felt like my name needed like rebranding. I wanted a cool name that people like wouldn't forget, you know?
Is that your government name?
What?
Government name?
The first name you had.
Ty, yeah, Ty Craig.
Ty?
Yeah, that's just my government name.
Okay.
Like my
Okay,
normal name, yeah.
okay.
Which is
So I just
also
went by
a
that.
very
Nice.
cool name on its own, honestly.
But it wasn't as cool as 1111, right? So I was just brainstorming ideas, and my mom always used to say 1111 make a wish. So I was like, I think that might be a good name. You see it 2 times a day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Every time people see 1111, they make a wish, and I feel like if you've seen that name, you'd want to know more about it.
Oh,
before,
definitely.
you know?
Yeah.
Before even listening to the music.
Because 1111, like, it's a lucky, I know you know all about this,
In
Allison.
alignment. Me at home is a different person.
Like, Allison.
I'm out here burning sage like,
Yeah, people don't know, but Allison is like a horoscope, like astrology guru. And you know that 1111 is a lucky angel number,
It's a
right?
lucky, lucky
Yeah.
angel number. It's witnessed through a lot of people. Like they
Yeah.
notice it all the time, and people have their individual ones as well that pop up.
And ever since I even changed my name to 1111, I've seen 1111 like consistently. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right? And you said that it means like you get to make a wish.
wish.
Yeah, and actually I think this would be a great time to let everyone know that tomorrow is my solar return, actually. Lunar return, because it's a full moon. And that means like it's my birthday for anyone that doesn't know what that means. Right? So I get to make a wish, right? And when it turns 1111, what would be your wish? I'd love to know. We're gonna say our wishes out loud right now, even though some people think that's bad luck. Like we know, we make our own destiny. We make our own destiny. Yeah. So if it was 1111 right now, what would you wish for? And you have to answer to everything, Oshan.
Oh, shit.
Yes. We didn't forget about you.
If it was 1111 right now, I'd wish for just, you know, forever happiness. You know what I mean? And peace in the world.
Honestly, that is my wish too.
Damn. How you gonna do that to us?
I want real
Honestly, I was wishing for
Yeah.
I was wishing for a burger right now. Man.
Were you really?
For real, remember I was really craving the croissant. Now it's the burger.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Simple wishes. Those are good wishes too, you know?
You know?
For the present moment. What about for you?
Me, I'll say I wish that I'm able to take care of everybody that's in my immediate family and the people that are around me, like to take care of them fully.
I like that one.
Honestly, like
love that.
generational wealth, that would
Fully.
be amazing to,
Take care.
yeah, just not have to worry about,
Yeah, go do what you need
yeah,
to do. I
live
got
your
you.
dreams, become
I
an
got you.
artist, like,
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I got you.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that. I'm gonna change mine a little bit.
Yeah.
I want everybody in this room to have burgers.
Everybody!
Everybody, in the,
Aw, Alliston!
they ain't coming though. Not today. Maybe next episode.
Next season, we would love to get that sponsorship for food every episode. So whoever's listening out there who wants to sponsor us so we could eat and everyone in our crew could eat, please
I'll be back.
holler at us, right? Then everything Oshan will come back,
Exactly.
1111 will come back. Come on
Come
now.
reap those wishes.
Come on now.
Now, you've been in the industry for almost a decade, right? Doing all these different things. What are the two biggest lessons you've learned? One as a producer and one as an artist. Like, what are those big things?
The 2 biggest lessons would be networking is key. You know what I mean? Getting outside and meeting new people, making connections. That's like the main thing if you want to be in this industry, to be honest. I feel like with today's day and age, with the social media, you could be inside and be an extrovert and just be inside on social media making connections and stuff. But it's always good to show face and, be out there and connect with other people and show people who you are. You know what I mean? that'd be one thing, to be honest.
Amazing. So is that one of your advice to the people that are out there?
Exactly. Yeah.
Making networks. I love that.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
essentially, like, I remember talking to you through email beforehand. We were having like a friend connection, but then we stumbled into each other at the Legacy Awards.
Exactly.
And that kind of made it more real.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, oh wow, I'm talking to you email, we're texting, we're getting to know each other on that basis, but then seeing it come to life made me so much more excited.
Exactly. And seeing you before, it was like, okay, I feel like I have somewhat of a personal connection with you guys now. You know what I mean? Like, it's always key. It's always key.
And for both of you, I'm just curious, do you schedule in appearances at other events, or how do you prioritize and like manage your time as an artist? Because it is important to get out there and network. I find that sometimes like I'm like an extremist. I'm either always at everybody else's event or you never see me at all. Like, so I'd love to know for you how you balance that. Maybe EVERYTHINGOSHAUN, you can go first, and then
I'm like you.
Yeah.
Like if we're going out, well, I'll go out all the time, and then there'll just be a block of time where I just don't want to go, and that is my manager. She's here somewhere.
Manager is here. Be careful.
She gets at me a lot of times. I'm supposed to be somewhere, and it's hard. It's hard, especially like.
So you do get appearances scheduled for you, like, hey, you should be here.
She does that. She does that. But a lot of times I do so big. And but I know that you're supposed to go outside. Like I do know that, because anytime I do, amazing things. I met you at the Legacy Awards too, right?
Oh, before today.
Yeah, before today. So as soon as I'm like, yo, my family was
good. I love it.
So I know it's important, but it's still something that I'm working on, though. I can tell you, like I'm definitely working on that.
And you did well, because you came out to the Amare show. I saw you there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll pop,
I see you places.
Yeah,
I do.
I'll pop out, but like you say, sometimes then I ghost for a little bit, then I reappear.
And when you're ghosting, what are you creating?
I'm creating.
Okay.
Is that
I'm
your
working? I'm stressing.
Your refill? I call it social battery. So then when it's depleted, how do you build that back up?
There's no like one way. You know what I mean? There's no one way. It just depends. It's a feeling. It's a nice evening outside, and I'm like, all right, I think I've been rejuvenated. Working out helps me do that too. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, just whatever happens. But I know I got to do better with that. That's a fact.
Yeah, so that's to every like person that's out there thinking that you can just stay home on the couch. Like you said, 11, you can't just be on Instagram liking everyone's pics. You actually have to go out there and like network. Do both.
Like do both.
You're right.
That has helped me for sure. Like talking to people through DMs, adding them on Twitter or whatever, and building that relationship, and then seeing them in real life. Right. It's like It's like now the ice has already been broken. So it's a good thing to use both. Double up.
Double up. Yo, double up.
Double up.
And what about, so double up, 11-11.
Hey.
Give me that.
Come on, y'all. Come on, I got bars sometimes. All right. So, 11-11. What about for you? Like, how do you balance that? Or, do you schedule these outings now that you have become aware of this?
It's not necessarily that like I schedule it. Like, if they come up, they come up. I don't really like think too hard into it. Like I said, you got to get outside. If I had that brief time where like COVID kind of set me back and I stayed inside, because I'm an extrovert myself, and I came out of that before COVID hit, and then when COVID hit, like I went right back into it. Yeah. So now I'm kind of like back to being my outgoing self and getting outside more. But yeah, I just feel like I need that little time sometimes to like, like Allison said, my social battery is only so, what I mean? Yeah. it can hit a high, and then I gotta get back and like focus on my mental health and like just, recharge up until I can go back outside and feel, you know what I mean?
And what do you do? Oshaun said he works out, sometimes he stresses and works out at the same time. What about for you?
Like I play sports, like I love football.
Okay, nice.
So I play tackle football, yeah.
Love it.
Nice, I love that.
You might start a game. I used to play. I'm not joking. Yeah, they would throw me the ball. I'm fast. And tackle. I know. I was crazy.
Now, speaking on the extrovertedness now, okay? So you guys are both, like, I want to see you guys are both, like, ladies, men, especially when it comes to the stage. You're singing so softly. You're out here doing the Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, and there's always stories that we hear when people are working with the ladies per se, like they're throwing bras on the stage, like,
Yes.
you know, there's the fangirl, you know, and it happens, it comes with it. Do you guys have any crazy stories that you guys have experienced in your past performances at all? Does that ever happen? Am I wrong?
I have
Oh
a
my gosh.
story where it's not anything crazy. It's just like, you know, I was with a girl, and like after we were done doing what we were doing, she was like basically, okay, now I can say I did this with 1111. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know if I should take that as a diss.
I know, I don't know.
or like,
I get it. You're
you
there
know what I mean? Like, I'm there like
I'm that guy, but wait.
I'm there like, motherfucker, what? Like, wait, what?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should feel dissed or not, but I was like,
How would you feel?
all right, cool, I'll take it.
No, I think this is not a compliment.
Literally.
Is this a compliment?
Like,
Write in the
literally,
comments,
It
that's-
guys.
depends
Yeah,
how I
don't
feel
know.
that day. Like, I don't know. Depends on how that
I get
day
what you're
went. 'Cause
saying.
that's
Wow. For me, maybe
But
it's
yeah.
like, it's how you feel about that person.
Yeah, I was kind of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Because if you sweet about that person, you
like I
feel
liked
kinda
the girl
dissed.
too, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like,
I
I
would
liked
feel
her.
dissed.
I was
I
like,
feel
yeah,
dissed.
I fuck with you, but like,
oh, you like
damn.
That's like
what I mean?
savage. And for you to
That's
say it,
why? Like, 'cause now
and to
you can
say it
say
out
this?
loud.
Yeah,
like
now
to
you can
you,
say this?
why
Sounds crazy.
didn't she write that in her diary
Right.
or tell it to her friends? Why did
I was
she
like,
tell you?
damn.
Wow.
Holy, how did you recover from that?
Just,
You never spoke to her again.
I basically didn't speak to her
Yeah.
again.
You know-
Here and there,
I just want to make sure.
she'd be trying to trap
We
me
not
and get me
doing
in,
that.
but like,
Yeah.
but like that was a really like eye-opening moment. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Like that can happen to you too.
That could actually
yeah.
happen, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
I don't look at myself as like anything special, but I guess some people do. You know what I mean?
Like
So
that
it's like,
you're a
oh,
prize to be got. Like
Yeah.
not just a person that they would like and just want to get to know. It's like
yeah,
clout
like I
for
was trying
them.
to get
Like,
to know her.
You're like a
She's like,
token.
"Good, now I can
You're like,
say this, that about
whoa.
11. And I'm like,
Whoa.
You don't
Okay.
even know him yet.
okay, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Great. You know what I mean? I was like, great.
Jeez, that's
But that
some
was
tea.
that
I
was
appreciate
probably
you
the
letting
most
us know.
craziest.
Wow.
Wild.
And, okay, everything, Oshawn, you jump in the crowd and stuff like that. You mosh pit, so I know you have some stories.
Yeah, you guys.
What has,
Are not.
but it's uncut. Okay, no, it's not that uncut.
No,
It's not that
no. For certain situations, I just can't. Certain things I can't say.
Okay.
I'm single, so like that's why I said that I said. To be honest. If I had a girl, I wouldn't be saying that. Straight up.
Just yeah. Some things are
To be
just.
honest.
Some people
So
just
I get it.
Some people cross the line.
Okay, look, you're saved by the knock. Look at that.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot! Thank the
Saved
Lord.
by the knock. He's not gonna let y'all know.
Right in the middle?
Yes, come on through.
What's good?
Yes, we want some balance on the couch. You
We
know.
want some balance. And again, we said it's our special episode today where we have multiple guests here today.
Yes.
So we usually have the two, we got the three. We got some
Three.
powerhouses from Toronto here for you today. So
Yes.
we got Kibra here in the house.
Kibra's joining us. She's from Toronto's R&B scene, and she's finding her own lane in the music industry. From Savannah Ray to Charlotte Day Wilson, it's clear that women in the game are reaching new heights, and that includes our very own Toronto's KIBRA. She's an emerging artist that's ready to captivate you with her hybrid blend of smooth R&B sounds and agile vocals. And her diverse upbringing and lived experiences have contributed to her unique sound. And it's packed with messages that tackle social issues, give hope, and inspire love. And we're gonna hear a song from KIBRA right now. This is, or we're gonna save that.
We're gonna save that.
Because that song is like a great closer. And I'm not even gonna tell you the name. We're gonna save that. You have to stick around in order to see this amazing performance
Plus,
on our
we're
finale.
admitting our prize for the costume contest.
Yes, we'll let
over-
you know how much
Exactly.
you could
But
win.
Kibra, like Al said in our bio right here, you have a sultry voice, and I've heard it so many times. How do you warm up in a performance? Like, how do you get to that soothness? Like,
Yes.
what gets you there?
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely should warm up a little bit more before performances. But I think it's more so just like maintenance over time, you know? So that I don't gotta get ready, I stay ready, you know?
Let's talk about it. That's my favorite. That's one of my. Actually, Toby, when he was here, he said that. That was a gem he dropped. I'm glad to bring that back. Yeah, blessing.
Ongoing discipline.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. That's some advice right there. I feel that.
Do you have any vocal warm-ups that you like to do that you could show us, like one or two?
Oh my gosh. So there's this
I need
one
them, that's why. Thank
that
you.
I learned in choir.
Yes.
And it's like a little bit of a tongue twister, and you just go
Okay.
up the scale. So you start low, you go, 99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery, 99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery, 99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery. So it's 99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery.
99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery.
Yes, sir.
99
That's a
nuns
bar.
in an Indiana nunnery.
Right?
99
Like, what are they doing?
nuns in an Indiana nunnery. Jeez, that's like a whole... 99 nuns in an Indiana nunnery. I like it. I like
love
it.
that.
That is,
I love
and I can
that.
see how that would really help you with. I find when I go in the studio, sometimes my tongue just gets really like, I don't know, I just can't get out any of the words. And I think that would help a lot to like strengthen your tongue as a muscle too.
Yeah, and
so.
it helps with getting the sound right in your sinuses. So with the ends, and you know.
Like
I love
it.
that. I love that.
Thank you.
So this question could be for all three of you guys. When was that time where you knew you wanted to be an artist or to start singing or, you know, performing? Yeah.
Probably being when I was 17. I started off as a producer and started making like beats for people in the neighborhood I lived in. It was a rough neighborhood. So I was just making beats, and then I was dating a girl in high school.
It's always
And she
It is.
and we broke up. And we broke up, and I was like, you know what? I make beats. Let me try a thing. And I started singing. It was horrible, but at the time, I thought it was fire.
You were
I
horrible?
thought it was so good.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
it was
really good.
It was bad. It was.
Okay.
Listen to it now. It was bad, but I made a song for her, and that's when I first started singing, and I started showing it to people, and they were like, you know, you have potential. So then I, started singing different songs from different genres and stuff.
Transforming pain into power. I love it.
That was the first time I ever was like, yo, I'm gonna be an artist.
It.
You know? So
Let's go.
I love that. I love that.
I don't know if I remember the time where I was like, I'm gonna be an artist, because music has always been very interwoven in my life since as early as I could speak. I was like put in piano lessons when I was like 3 years old, you know? So, but I remember my first time that I performed was my grade 3 talent show, and it was the most nerve-wracking but thrilling experience I've ever had up until that point. And I was like, oh man, this is my jam. I sang Come Clean by Hillary Duff, and it was just like,
Wait, what song was it?
Come Clean by Hillary Duff.
Oh, come on. I love that
funny.
song.
Oh, that was my
good.
jam. I didn't even remember that I was on stage. And then I hear the clapping, I'm like, whoa. And I'll never forget that moment, never. And since then, I've performed for almost every talent show and whatever growing up.
That's the launch right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And did you think you were good in that moment? Were you like, I'm good at this?
Absolutely. I thought I was like me, Beyonce, I don't even know. But mind you, I was not good. Like, you look back at the videos, like,
what was I thinking?
who let me get up on stage? But thankfully, I did have that opportunity to get on stage, even if I wasn't perfect, because it allowed me to feel free enough to develop my voice, and here we are today.
I love that. I love I like that, you're letting us know that you thought you were good or you didn't think you were good, but that you kept going, because I think that consistency, we always hear that that's key, but it really is. You just have to keep going, even when you don't feel like you're good. And even when you feel like you're good, you still have to keep going and practicing and rehearsing and all of that.
Better than yesterday.
Yeah, and get better than
You're
yesterday.
fighting yourself. You're competing with yourself.
I love it. I'm inspired right now. Everything, Oshaun.
Yeah.
When did you want to become an artist?
Oh man, I'll say this, kind of similar to both of you guys in some weird ways. One was about a girl and talent shows. So in high school, I used to run the announcements, right? So I would do the announcements in the school, and I'd also play records in the school on the PA. So we had a class where it was like a production class, and I recorded a record in there, and it was about my ex, a fresh ex, and I played this record.
That needs to be.
I know, fresh.
It was literally a fresh ex, and
I like that.
and I played this song on the announcements for everyone to hear.
Wait, what? On the announcements, you played the song?
Yeah.
And the girl went to the school?
And she went to the
Oh
school.
my. Okay. Wow.
So
Let's
there
hear
was
it.
there was a line that I said in the song where I said, "Yo, I'm glad these guys left."
know,
I
what?
So I said, okay. The line in the song was, I said, "Your love was cheap, like a Toonie Tuesday chicken meal." Right?
Jeez, that's cheap.
So I said that on this this record. I know anymore. It's like $5 for that. No more. KFC.
I know.
What are y'all doing?
What?
So I made this record. Then the talent show came up. So I performed this record
Oh my God.
with a band. With a band, right?
You're rude. You are
She
rude.
was in the audience. And when I got to that part of the song, I want to say at least 30, 40 kids said the line of the song
Oh boy, it was trending.
in the auditorium. And I'm extra because I do acting and do theater too, right? So I had, oh man. So I had a kid. I bought KFC.
No, you
chicken.
didn't do that.
You brought props.
I brought props. I opened it up, and I got to that line when I said it, and a group of people said like, "Your love was cheap." Oh
my God.
And I was like, I was super gassed.
You were
I'm gonna
meant to be a
I was
performer.
triple gassed. I
Yeah.
was triple gassed.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, oh, I like this feeling. I like this energy. I like this performing this whatever. And I'm like, okay, I gotta continue to do this.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of reminds me of though? I will say, you know that Natalie Nunn thing, and the girl's
one?
taking it because she loves it because it was performed
really
so well.
intense.
Wait, what? You know what I mean? I bet you the girl in the audience in that moment because you brought all the props.
No,
I bet you she was kind of low key like.
Wow.
No,
It's low-key fire.
Yeah.
Hello, was she?
She was mad salty.
mad
Did
salty.
she ever talk to you again?
She did.
She did.
She ain't that bad.
Everything O'Shawn.
but it wasn't right away. It wasn't right away. No.
Jeez, yo. I appreciate y'all letting us
Why
know.
y'all made me bring that up?
I
That was
had
really
That
bad.
is hilarious.
That was so good. That was like,
Yeah.
But she
I
did
think
me
the
wrong
best.
though, so it's okay.
I know.
You know what?
Also
Tit for
wrong.
tat.
Yeah, she did me wrong.
But it was so good. For the story time on our crib uncut, like
Yeah.
that was perfect.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
All right. It's out there now. So.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if we're talking about style, like I can kind of put you guys in boxes in my mind, but I don't like to do that. But you guys have your individual sounds, have your individual styles. How did you guys get to that? So you guys started somewhere. How did you guys get to that point where like I am dedicated and this is my sound?
Trial and error. I think like when I started out, I felt like, oh, like I want to sing everything. I want to sing on every production type. And I think just naturally you kind of gravitate towards certain sounds. And as you develop as an artist and like for me, just as a vocalist, you realize where A, your voice sits best, and B, where you're most happy and where you, I don't know, are most passionate while you're making music. And so that's how I came to where my sound is now, for sure.
They've mentioned their sound a little bit. What would you say your sound is?
R&B, soul. I love like live production. So think Ari Lennox, Victoria Monet. You know, that sort of type.
I'm here acting like I don't know the sound, but like I just want them to know the sound.
Yeah, we want y'all to. You will hear the sound. Stick around. We're almost to that time. We're sad to say goodbye because this is our final episode of the season. We'll be back, for another season, but this is our final one, so we had to make it special. And I'd love to know, we talked a little bit about like cultures and bringing your culture into your sound of your artistry. And for you, KIBRA, you're Eritrean. We'd love to know, like, is there any fusion for you that you bring in, and how do you do that within your music?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been told by a few producers and engineers who know the genre that like they can hear it in my voice just sonically, because that's what I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to a lot of things, but of course my cultural music was at the forefront of everything we were listening to. And I actually put out a song and a video called Live Your Life.
I love that video.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so good.
Yeah, so I really wanted to pay respect to my culture, and also it's really like an ode to the ancestors that came before us that have paved the way, but while still recognizing that there's still a lot of work to do as marginalized folks, whether you're Eritrean or anything else. There's tons of work that still needs to be done while we're here in the West and also back home. So it's just like an acknowledgement of the fact that just by existing, it's a form of resistance. So yeah.
And you speak on that a lot with your art. Like I hear it in your lyrics, I hear it in your vibe when you go places. You have worked with the Green Print Network, am I right?
Yes.
Tell us more about that network and what that means.
Yeah, so the Green Print Network is a collective of artists, and we pretty much provide spaces for other artists and creatives in the city to organically grow and collaborate. And so most recently we did an artist retreat where we focused on art being a tool of wellness, just kind of detaching from the business side of art. And so we were able to like paint and create music and nature and all of that. It was such a great day to do yoga, and you know, Malcolm also came and facilitated some like energy work things and all of that. Yeah, it was great. Malcolm Emilio.
Yes, amazing artist. Shout out, Malcolm.
Yes. And we also put together an after-school program at the high school that I went to, James Carlo Magwege Catholic High School, where we facilitated one-on-one mentorship for the students and a variety of artists in the city. And they all wrote a song to completion, rehearsed it with the band, and were able to take away a live recording of them performing their song. And it's called Print Session. So that's coming out pretty soon. I'm really proud of the kids. They are so amazing, and I'm excited to do it again next year. So
yes, and I'm excited because I did get a chance to check it out, and I'm hoping next year to like be a bigger part of it. But from the sessions that I did pass through, fantastic initiative. I love that you are bringing, you know, it's really about like all of you talked about really. It's always about a girl or a guy or about someone that inspires you to do something about either your pain or you want to take more power, you want to express yourself, and having people like you go into the schools to inspire and teach those skills from now, I think is really going to help to make the world a better place. Like all of us wished, you know, we want the world to be a better place. Yes. You know? And what about, for all of you, I'd love to know, you know, KIBRA's talking about doing things in the community with your music and inspiring. I'd love to know if either of you have plans or if you currently are using your music in a way to like help build community or inspire people to change.
Well, I started off where I first started music. It was in a rough neighborhood, Lawrence Heights.
Okay.
It's known as Jungle, but I worked at the community center there, and that's where I started like getting into music heavy, and I ran the music studio there. So we did like programs, you know, similar where we had kids come in and like, you know, make songs, complete them, all about like positivity and stuff like that. So that's basically where I started from, from giving to the community and recording everybody in the hood and stuff. So yeah, I definitely do have even more plans to do more of that. In the future, for sure.
I love that. I love that we're all about community, and I just love hearing the stories so that we can inspire more people to do that and to understand that when you give into the community, you really do get it right back. Like, and they give you so much love. Like all three of you right here are like the numbers on your social media shows how much the community is behind you. And I'd love to know for you, EVERYTHINGOSHAUN, is there things you want to do with your music, like to give back to the community?
I'm always looking to expand my reach with, especially the young people. Online, I'm always telling up and coming artists, hit me anytime you want. And I got a slew of artists who are in high school or just starting first years in university, and they'll ask me questions, and they're always surprised about how detailed I am in giving them information. And they'll be like, yo, no one tells us this, or no one. I can't believe someone with the blue jacket.
Exactly. That's what I had to say about the social media.
And I'm like, listen, I wanna be able to be a bridge for people, because when I was coming up, I didn't have that. You know what I mean? I've always wished I was connected to people in the industry in Toronto, and plus, I mean, being from Brampton on that side, we're away from everybody. Everyone's secluded in their own little areas. So the fact that I've seen how impactful that can be, I try to do that with a lot of artists, and I want to do just a lot more, and then maybe I even have a seminar or just something where I can bring everybody actually out and actually speak to them all at once, instead of, because that also takes a lot of time to do, as I'm trying to get my career going as well, right? But I take the time to do it because it makes me feel better, right? Like simple things that they should know that no one is telling them.
Exactly. Exactly.
And people that take advantage of these artists.
They really do.
It's true. And I want to say thank you guys. All three of you guys are coming. You guys being here is part of that community action.
Exactly.
Right?
Honestly, right now you are being a part of change. So, it's really fun on the couch and fun in our crib, but really why Allison and I even started this with Igor from Level Up Studios is because we just noticed a gap in the industry when it came to being able to get these types of unfiltered insights into how did you really make it? Hearing about your little mistakes or big mistakes, and how did you break down but break through to these new grounds and horizons that you're reaching. We're really, really inspired by everything that you all are doing. And we are gonna do a couple more fun things before we get out of here. We're gonna play a little game, and we're gonna tell you how much you could win in our Halloween contest on October the 27th at Stack Market. You wanna play the game?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's play a game. Let's do some fun stuff.
All right. So we've got Song Association.
Song Association.
You guys are familiar with Song Association?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna hold up a word from our little
I've redeemed myself on the drawings, y'all. Last time we were here, I know it was horrible.
Those hands.
I needed time. I'm like one of those artists, I need time. I can't just do things real fast.
I personally love them. I love something with a little bit of character to it.
Oh my gosh. But these drawings are better. So tell them about Song Association.
All right. So basically, the first song that pops into your head when we raise up the word, you guys have to include it. So it has to have that, that word in the song. You get bonus points for it to be a Toronto song.
Damn.
Okay?
Oh,
So you have to sing it too, or sing it or rap it, or
yeah.
we gotta get to it. Okay?
And this is why I'm saying, I'm an artist, I need time, 15 minutes to make up something, but I know y'all got this.
Yeah.
Y'all got this.
So we'll do one and the other. We'll hold up
Yes,
one
okay.
and the other.
All
Okay.
right.
So
you do the
first one. Okay.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it in.
Wait, because KIBRA, you do this on TikTok. Yes.
Oh, what the hell?
She stays ready.
She's
She
so
said it.
good. She's so
ready.
good.
That's why when you said it, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm like,
She's so good at it.
That's
I
the point. Wait, I
love
need my
your TikTok.
I
Give me I gotta mark these down.
In the pandemic, I did this on my Instagram.
Yes.
With 40 artists, just one after
Oh my
the other.
gosh.
It
Do
was
it again,
so much
please.
fun.
I wanna
Yeah,
come in.
absolutely. Absolutely.
They're so fun. You have to check out KIBRA's TikTok and Instagram.
I'm gonna check that out.
She keeps the people engaged. Okay, so the next word is, I'm proud of this drawing, Toronto. Oh, anybody?
Okay, with the word Toronto.
That's kind of a hard one.
I know, even me, I'm like,
Can we do that?
what? It could say fun. Could it be? That's too easy. I'm
the
not.
same?
I know. That's
I don't know.
not,
I was about to say, can it be the
anything
same?
with
I don't remember
Toronto?
the whole lyrics of it, but it's
I'm thinking like jingles, like commercials. You know
Okay,
what I
give us
mean?
a jingle, give us a
But
jingle.
all the ones I'm thinking about are Ontario.
and T-O.
You know what I mean?
Drake has a song where he says this.
Of course he does.
He has
No, but he
Drake.
spells it out. It's an old record, it go them in a T-O-R-O.
Oh, we got North.
Wait a minute, that's me. This ain't how this. The city's my.
Oh, gee, okay, we got it. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
That's a bonus point too.
I'll take a shot. And I want to shout out North, who's helping us out on the sound. North English, thank you so much for coming through. We have so many good people who come through on our crib and help us out to do this. It's a whole production, y'all. Like, hopefully
really
we'll invite
is.
you in.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Tell them, right? There's like
I had
so
no
many
idea when I walked in. I was like, whoa, like, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
All right, so you guys ready for the next one?
Cool.
All right, okay. 1, 2.
Bad and bougie.
Ooh, bad and bougie.
I'm going somewhere else.
I went throwback.
What did you say?
Ludacris and Nicki Minaj.
Okay, so Kibra, you said.
Bad, I need a bad girl.
Is that-
Get me bad girl.
That's not Toronto. though.
That's Usher. No, it's not
Toronto.
Toronto.
Extra points.
Extra
for Toronto,
points.
right?
Okay.
And then
What you got?
11 you
I
said.
said, my bitch bad. My bitch bad. Remember that
I got
Okay,
it.
okay. And then what you got?
Well, I said bad and bougie.
Okay, that's a point each. No one got Toronto in there. Eh?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Well, we spelled it. Everything. Well, come on. We could give him a point for that one. We could give him a point.
No, we got the bonus last time.
Okay, yeah.
No, you did-
All right.
yeah.
All right. So
Make sure. Yeah.
Okay, you got the last one.
here we
Okay.
go.
That's it?
You want to know who's in the lead?
Yes, this is
Already?
the last word. You all got this.
Right now, y'all are tired.
It is.
I keep on falling.
Jeez.
Yeah, now.
Look at the voice.
I gotta
That's why I
Always
Fall
for
your
your
time.
time. For your time. I can understand this shit at all.
Jeez, come on.
And that's Toronto technically because Drake,
Yeah,
right?
he got double points.
That is. That is.
So you get that.
Drake and Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Drake really holding it down for us.
Yes, he is.
Drizzy. He really
Okay,
is.
Oh, Sean, you got one for fall?
No, that was it. You
That's
guys.
it? All right.
You give up.
I'll let y'all have that.
It's a team effort, y'all.
White flag.
It's
You know what?
a team
For real.
effort.
For real. For real.
Fine. We fall down.
But we
get up.
I love it.
Okay. I'll
We some
take
gospel-
it.
we
Yes,
some
so
gospel
the
in here, man.
ancestors,
The
y'all,
Lord is
we're
good.
taking it back.
Amen.
I like it. I like that. All right, so Allison is adding up the points, and while he is, I'm gonna let y'all know the amount that we're giving away in our contest.
Ooh.
Allison, is that okay if I tell them?
Yes, go
All
ahead.
right, it's a big prize, y'all. We are giving away combined prizes of up to $500, okay? Come on, you could do a lot of things with $500 right
can.
now, right?
I can do a lot.
So you just come through, you wear a dope costume, and we'll be having some other games going on as well. We'll be having Family Feud. It's gonna be fun, and we're gonna be doing a reunion. So that's why we're hoping that all of you artists that have been on our couch, all the media professionals who have given us advice, come back and, you know, show out, maybe win some money and entertain the fans, edutain them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know,
Is
as we
this the
always do.
27th?
27th.
Yes, Friday, October 27th.
And the thing is, too, we'll have it'll be live stream, so you'll see a little bit of what we kind of
Yes,
do
you
here,
will.
because we're bringing the show to y'all.
Yeah, we want the audience to come out. We're taking our crib Uncut on the road. Yes, in the off season. So, you know, come out. We'll be doing fun events until the snow comes, and then we'll really take a break then.
Back inside.
I know, I gotta stay inside.
Okay, so I got to announce this winner, okay? So,
Yes.
coming in at 2 points, you can call it 1-1.
Look at okay.
11. That's you, but yo, round of applause, please.
yes.
All right, coming in second, we got
Pro right here.
KIBRA. Came in second with those points. I wanted to give you bonus for singing that last one.
That
Yeah.
last one was hard. Alicia Keys?
The singing, it was the singing for me.
Yeah, it really was. But we got to give it to Everything O'Shawn
He had the
over here.
Toronto.
Hitting up. I think what took you over was the Toronto spell.
Yeah, that's what took
T-O-R-O-N-T-O,
me.
D-R-A-K-E, that's me. You know how the story go. Jersey.
All right.
Thank y'all, man.
Before we send Kimber off to go perform for us, I do want to know what's next for y'all.
Yes,
Into the music industry. What's your plan? What are you guys doing?
I have a show November 11th. on 11/11.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be my first
Very nice.
headlining show and first show on November 11th. It's something special to me. You know, that's Manifesting Day and Remembrance Day.
Yes.
So November 11th, that's what's next for me.
Where's that show gonna be?
It's gonna be Club 693,
Okay.
Bloor Street West. So November 11th, 11/11 on 11/11.
Let's go. Y'all better come out now. Let's get lucky.
The next thing for me is a single.
Woo-woo!
Yes, I got a new single coming out. It's called James, and this song is just a real good love song, and ultimately is an ode to the great Etta James.
Okay. I was just about to ask, I'm like, is this about a guy?
Oh, no. That's what I did there, you know?
I like that.
A little trickster, you know?
I like that, KIBRA. Keep it up. Keep
love
shining.
Oh man, for me, got a new single at the end of October. Around the end of October, the full body of work at the end of November, and my solo show the first week of December. Or
Amazing.
is it the first week of December 9th? Whenever that is.
We need KP back, sure.
Yeah, KP, where you at?
Yeah, where's she going? She'll be around.
So I'm excited. I'm very excited for the next single.
Where's that at? Do you know where the venue? Do we have details yet?
I don't. It's early. It's at the Drake, but yeah.
Hey, that's a big venue, y'all.
Yes, I love that.
But I'm really excited about the next record.
Can you tell us the name, or we all have to wait? Because
You already know. You know what?
do we know it?
I'm not gonna say it, but you already know the record.
Okay, I think I.
You got some.
You kind of already know. Well, both of you already kind of know.
Is it à la Becky?
Something like that.
Now that is
All right,
insane.
y'all. All right, and if you want to know, maybe because that's going to drop at the end of October, right?
Yeah, it might even.
Right. So then maybe it's in time for
the
the
same time as that.
right. I think maybe Everything
KP?
Oshawn might come back. He might drop the record. So if you want to hear it live, come through October 27th. It might happen, y'all. I'm manifesting this. It's my birthday. I told y'all it's coming up tomorrow. And so for my birthday, all the things that I wanted was for us to have an amazing show, and we did. Check. I wanted all of our crew to be, feeling dope and amazing and everything going out there. Well, crew, did we do good out there?
Yeah.
Yes, we did well. Nice. And I definitely wanted to hear the next song that's gonna close us out. This was part of my wish. Lay Down by KIBRA. This song is like, it will just shut everything down. It makes everything make sense, honestly. Yes. Big blessings, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting our Crib Uncut for the last 10 episodes. Allison, do you want to tell them anything before we head out for the last time?
Like I said, we'll be back in the spring. So if you want to check us out, try to go on our socials to see what we're doing. We're going to be on the road, like we said, doing some more programming, but just, watch out.
Watch out. Yes, and before KIBRA gets into this, any last words from our two guests on the couch? Anything you would want to tell an emerging artist who's like, I really want to be where Everything Oshawn is or 11 is next season? What do you want to let them know?
First, I just want to say thank y'all for having us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You guys are great hosts.
Thank you.
Everything was great. And I would just say keep going to the ones that are, trying to make it. There's been many times I wanted to quit. Many times where I was just, hurting on welfare, just doing this fully. Like I was down bad, but I didn't quit. You know what I mean? Don't quit, no matter what. Your time's coming, you know what I mean? So,
100%.
Yo, that's real.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. 100%. I appreciate that.
Piggybacking right off that, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid. Like, nothing is perfect. Art is not perfect. Just keep putting your stuff out there. Work on your craft. Don't hold it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years because you're afraid that people are not going to like it or if this is the right sound or this, that, or the black. Just get it out there because you don't know who you could touch with what you've been hiding. Let it out. Let the people know and then grow from that.
I needed to hear that one, actually. Like, thank you so much. Y'all get out there and make your art. Talk your and do, keep shining. Keep shining. And we're just about to see another star shining right now. KIBRA, take us away with Lay Down and see y'all next time. Peace and blessings, y'all.
looking for something you won't give, needing words you can't provide. Feels like a battle I won't win, like I'm in competition with your pride. At one point I'm sure that I knew you, or maybe it was all a lie. You're right here and yet I still miss you, like the part of you I love has died. Yet I lay it all down for you. Oh, I lay it down just for you. I may not always say the right thing, but I always thought you saw the real me. Oh, I lay it all down for you. I wish I could promise forever, but you make my heart feel so fickle. I'm sorry that I just don't know, but there's something here I can't let go. So I lay it all down for you. Oh, I lay it down just for you. I may not always say the right thing, but I always thought you saw the real me. Oh, I lay it all down for you. Oh, I lay it all down for you. Hey, oh, I lay down just for you. I may not always say the right thing, but I always thought you saw the real me. Oh, I lay it all down for Thank you.
That is how you end the show.
That's how you end the season.
That's how you end the season.
yes,
Thank you
yes,
so much.
We'll be back. We'll be back
yes.
next season.
It's been
Thank y'all
such
so
an honor
much.
to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's get a group picture, y'all. Thank
Let's
y'all
do
so
it.
much back home.
We have one more surprise, everybody. We're not off air yet. But as you know, it is Al's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
And we've got her a special cake
Yo.
on behalf of the whole crew and the family over here at our crib Uncut.
What?
So
This cake
happy
is
birthday, Al. We
beautiful.
appreciate
Oh, this is
you.
so beautiful.
Look at
Oh my
that.
god.
Look at oh,
Are you kidding? You guys are so sneaky.
we
I
gonna
knew
sing?
nothing.
Anastasia as well. I just want to show them the cake real quick.
that's fine.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
And it's red velvet. It is
Yeah.
Anastasia. Oh.
If you don't know Anastasia, she works
That's my
really well with us as
sister.
well to get this done.
Oh my
Happy
God.
birthday, Al.
Thank you all so
Happy
much.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Oh my
you.
God.
All right, see you guys later. Happy birthday, Al. Peace out.
I love you all so much. So sweet. Oh my gosh.
What a game. Yeah.
Oh my, what? And I love this picture. Good choice.
You know?
If you love me, then let me know. I waste no time when it comes to you. If you love me, then let me know. Let me know, yeah.
Time, 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 time. One time, 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 time. One time, 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 time. One more wine. Yeah, this a one time, 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 time. Yeah, this a one time, 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 time. This a one time, 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 time. And you can give me one more wine. Baby, if you love me. 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 Oh no. Running on time, on time. See, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. Come for wine, lemon and lime, lime. Sour, oh, eh. Sour, oh, eh. Sour, oh, eh. Sour, oh, eh. Baby, calm down. Big energy when you see me downtown. Haters say they come around, go and sit down. Baby, you the way we can make a down, oh. One time, 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 time. One time, 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 time. One time, 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 time. And look what, give me one more wine. Yeah, this a one time, 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 time. Yeah, this a one time, 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 time. Oh, this a one time, 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 time. And look what, give me one more wine. Anamabia, Anamabia, Anamabia. Baby, if you love me, Anamabia. Oh no, make it, break it, say yam yam, take it, love me, fake it, dream web, they made it, big house, acres, call me, papers, get it, Lagos, Jacob, Taylor, boss me like manager, blow me, Anamabia, baby drive me crazy, or maybe they say this, baby if you love me, baby if you love me, baby if you love me, baby if you love me,
If you love me, then let me know. I waste no time when it comes to you. If you love me, then let me know. Let me know, yeah. If you love me, then let me know. If you love me, then let me know. If you love me, then let me know. I waste no time when it comes to you. If you love me, then let me know. Let me know, yeah.
it's a one time, time, time. Yeah, it's a one time, time, time. Ah, it's a one time, time, time. And look what, give me one more wine. Yeah, it's a one time, time, time. Yeah, it's a one time, time. Ah, it's a one time, time. And look what, give me one more wine. Baby, if you love me, Anamabia. 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 Girl, I'm running on time. At the club, you can see it's a vibe. I they come for wine, but you do me like lemon and lime. You too sour, oh, eh. They don't know we have the power, oh, eh. We devour, oh, eh. Make you wetter than the shower, oh, eh. Baby, calm down.